Paris is the most visited city in the entire world. 25 million tourists visit Paris annually. It's very big and very small at the same time. The Seine River splits the city in half, though most things are very close to each other in Paris. We all know about the Eiffel Tower and the Mona Lisa and the food, which are all magnificent, don't get me wrong, but there has to be something more to Paris, something different. I just got one question. What makes Paris so cool?
Paris is great because, first of all, it's a beautiful city. It's got all this beautiful old architecture, lots of diversity too. It's not all the same.
Lots of art museums, lots of historical monuments. Something for everyone.
Oh yeah, and I'm here in Paris with my friend Carson. So, let's get started. The first thing that struck me about Paris is how diverse this city is. Not just racially or culturally, just about everything in this city is a mix of new and old. The architecture here is beyond beautiful. One minute you'll see something very historic and antique, and then the next minute you'll see something new. Let's say you go into a grocery store and the first thing you might see is a beautiful arrangement of authentic French wines, very authentic to Parisian culture. Then you turn the corner and you find an assortment of American goods. You go outside, there's Japanese food, you find a fresh Italian pizza, you name it. It's very much an interesting blend of old Paris and Western culture being combined. There are a lot of great museums in Paris, but none are more magnificent and overwhelming than the Louvre. Now, most of us know about the Louvre Museum. It's the biggest museum in the entire world. It has over 380,000 pieces in total, and not all of them are open to the public, and it never ends. This museum is straight up a maze. The saying goes that if you spent 1 minute looking at every piece in here, it would take you 3 months to see it all. So instead of me talking about all the incredible pieces, because that would take forever, here's a montage of music with all the footage I could take.
Part of what makes Paris great is that there's not just one thing that is Paris. Paris is a lot of little villages, so each Only Small has its own character, its own vibe, its own values. So you can just cross the street into the next Only Small and have a total change of vibe.
Parisians understand something about relaxation that I wish Americans celebrated more. Let's say that you're outside of a restaurant waiting for your food and you say to yourself, "Man, this is taking forever." But in Paris, taking your time is a good thing. There is no rush for anything, and just take life easy and sit back. Looking at the window of my Airbnb, I can hear the sounds of people walking together, elderly couples just going back to their homes, and I see people smiling, and no one seems to be stressed out about anything. Okay, well, yeah, pigeons, but it's exactly what makes me love this city even more. Just the life and love for relaxation. I'm serious, just about every step you take in all of Paris, it gets even more and more beautiful. It's spectacular. It's no wonder it is one of the greatest cities in the world.